Hey buddies, it's your girl Christine, and I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because of the title. The title is My Teacher Did Things to Me in Our Classroom. This is an animated story by Stanley Animations. This could go anyway. So let's just dive in. Links down below to become a member or patron to support the channel. And yeah, let's see what's in store.
Literally in my lap. And then she starts moving her hand left and right. She is literally stroking my...
No. Oh gosh.
Before I get into this, I don't know one nigga that hasn't dreamed of cuffing at least one of their teachers. And if you're a guy who hasn't drooled at the thought of dating at least one of your teachers, you're lying. You're obviously lying, and that's fine.
I mean, that is possible.
But I'm not gonna cap. I had a couple of teachers that I would let hooter me from home, if you catch my drift.
Goodness.
Now that we got that out of the way, let me tell you guys about the strange things my teacher did to me in our classroom. I was at a barbershop a couple weeks ago getting a cut, looking fresh, and my barber was talking about his high school days of when he was on the football team. He was telling me after every game they won, he would go back to some of the teachers, and the teachers would relieve some of their stress, if you know what I'm saying. Number one, I know he's not gonna keep cutting my hair like he ain't just say that. And number two, I don't know how true that is, but that did make me remember one of my teachers.
Oh no.
Let's just call her Miss Melissa. Now, due to the fact that I don't want her to get fired, I'm not actually gonna use her name or her physical features. All you gotta know is she wasn't looking bad for a 30-year-old. She was actually very open about her relationship with her husband to her students, or at least to me she was. You can tell some days she wasn't in the best of moods, and those were the best days, because I'm very chill. Adults love me. All I gotta do is be like, hey, Miss Melissa, my teacher taught me about acute angles today. And the only thing
start laughing because out loud I sound stupid.
Was you? Hey, Miss Melissa.
He's just laughing at himself. It's cute to see the little mini him.
I gotta relax. Okay, hey, Miss Melissa. I'm not really feeling it today. The only thing I feel like learning is how to make you...
Is that what you said?
This is so dumb.
Make sure you like this video. That helps me out a lot.
Okay. For real this time.
You got
hey, Miss
this.
Melissa. I'm not really feeling it today. The only thing I feel like is learning how to make you happy. Something dumb like that. Teachers are easily impressed, okay? The pickup line doesn't have to be good. It just has to be good enough to make them smile. Teachers just want to be happy. They're human, just like we're human.
They have
and we
hard
often
lives.
forget that sometimes. But anyways, one day we're in class and somehow we get on the topic of skin tones. And obviously, me being dark skinned, the whole class was making fun of me for having dark skin. Typical kid stuff. And for anyone going through that, trust me, it'll get better. But anyways, I was getting clowned on, and this was before
now we all looking for
confident.
the dark skin ones.
So I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurted me though. But then my beautiful Miss Melissa comes over to me, puts her hand on my shoulder, and is like, "Now class, stop. Stanley has beautiful skin." And just like that, the whole class stopped and went back to what they were doing. But I noticed Miss Melissa's hand didn't stop touching me. They were actually going further down towards my area 51. Oh shoot, is this happening right now? Is this real? This is not a drill, people. It is finally happening. Her hand is literally in my lap. And then she starts moving her hand left and right. She is literally stroking my forearm for no reason. Do I yell? Do I ask for help?
None of us thought he was going to say forearm. So don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. None of us thought he was going to say forearm. None of us saw that. Not one. No, not one. Not a single one of us. Not one thought that man was going to say forearm. I almost, like, the way that air escaped my body when he said forearm, because I was like, okay, he's changing frames now. What we about to see? And that, oh gosh. Do
I take her on a date? Do I yell? Like, what do I do? I'm looking at Miss Melissa. She has my whole arm in her hands. Like, what are you trying to do? You trying to go crazy. And she's staring dead at my soul. All right, enough said.
No.
Today is the day that I become a man.
No.
But then, of course, some nosy little shorty in front of me turns her big head self around and sees my arm in her hands. And obviously, the teacher quickly starts realizing that, oh shoot, I might get fired.
Right.
This doesn't look right.
Right.
So she puts my arm down and awkwardly acts like nothing ever happened. So needless to say,
my goodness,
our teacher-student relationship was dead after that.
I always remember back on that moment and I think to myself, was she really trying to do something in front of a class full of students? Like,
that's wild.
Think about that. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think she was trying to do nothing. Like, let's be real.
You kind of think she was, though. You kind of think she was.
She was like 37. I was like 15, 16. And like, this isn't Stanley and the Nations we're talking about here. This is Stanley Paul, the man who has less than 400 followers on his real Instagram account. Wasn't no teacher about to risk losing her job and going crazy with another student for a dude who has no clout in his own school, my guy.
It's not about the clout. But it's not about the clout.
Believe it or not,
and they go for the quieter ones.
That is actually
they ain't gonna really tell nobody.
Only time that a teacher has tried to do strange things to me in our classroom. Will there be a part 2? Probably not. But if this gets to like 1 million views or something, sure. You feel me? Sure. With that being said, though, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Wild.
Y'all hate subscribing and liking the video. It costs nothing for you guys to hit that button, but it literally means everything to me.
Make sure y'all check him out, subscribe. I'm still on this situation, this story. So it could be a situation, right? Like, I mean, she clearly had a moment there and definitely was thinking about your mocha skin when she was touching it, all right? And listen, I'm not a chick with my head in the sand. I know that as a student, it is a normal thing for a student to have a crush on a teacher, okay? I had crushes on teachers. You know what? Let me not say their real names. Mr. S, okay, who was a coach and a teacher and used to play. He was hot, okay? Mr. M, which was my friend's dad, he was also hot, okay? And there was another one. I think he was the wrestling coach. And he was super cute, and he was young too. He was super cute. Okay, that aside, now I'm an adult, so me ogling over these other men is a natural thing. I mean, when you're younger, it's natural. Doesn't mean it should ever be acted upon, right? Where lines are near the alarm zone, like, is when you have the teacher touching kids. I ain't with that ish. And I know some guys, some students, some boy students will probably be like, oh, that's a win. Because I've talked to guy friends and people I know that are men that wanted things to happen when they were a teenager in high school. It was their fever dream. Okay. So as men now, it still seems normal because now it's not weird now, and even then to them, it wasn't weird. To me, however, it don't matter if it's a woman and a woman and a man, a woman and a boy, or a woman with a girl, or a man with a boy, or a man with a girl. No. No. If a teacher was in there stroking my son's arm like that, looking at him like that, obviously thinking about some things, effort. You better pass me that Vaseline, and you better hope that I get caught. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, they ain't gonna catch me wild, but you better hope that you're avenged. Okay. And that's if they find you. And that's on what? Mary Had a Little Lamb. Try me. No. And it happens. That's the thing. I know he was like, oh, maybe it won't risk for the clout. People were doing this before Instagram when there wasn't clout. And then even within school, they're more likely to do those things with a boy or a girl that they don't feel is going to say anything. So they're probably not going to go for the popular kid that probably has kids following around them that are probably around them all the time, or that this kid would probably like to keep their clout going, would tell other kids, They'll probably pick the quieter ones or the ones that they don't feel are as popular, because it's probably less likely that they're going to get caught. Especially if it's a kid, and not saying that this is Stanley's case, but especially if it's a kid that probably seems lonely and probably doesn't seem like they have a lot of friends or have a lot of engagement, they would be a candidate, because then it would seem they're getting this attention, they're getting these feelings by a teacher, and the teacher's going to want to keep it secret and tell them that they need to keep it secret, and they're going to love that feeling of having this big thing, and they're not going to want to mess it up, so they're not going to tell anybody, or they're less likely to tell anybody. And that's why it doesn't matter how many Instagram followers you are. In fact, if you have a lot of Instagram followers, it's more of a risk that you're going to post that ish on Instagram. Okay? So it's not about the clout. It's about a long list of things that we don't have time to talk about. But y'all stay safe. And I know the idea may seem cool as a student to have a crush on a teacher and feel or even want that it is not unrequited. You want some requite, okay? But baby, no, baby. Find somebody around your age. Please find somebody around your age. When you're a kid, when you're an adult, when you turn 18 to 21, that's between you, yourself, your parents, and God, or just you. You an adult. That's you make them decisions, and that's between you and them. But when you under 18 in school, if you're 18 in school, still a no. Okay. If you're 19, it's a little dicey, and I don't know if you really want to do that, but you are graduated out of school if you want to, But if you're younger than that, it's a no, baby. No. Do not let them do that to you. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Adults weigh in, students weigh in. I want to see all the conversation. Check out the links down below to become a member or patron to support the channel. Hit that like button and turn on the notification bell so you know when I post. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.